Hello students, welcome to the third session of chapter Some Applications of Trigonometry, class 10th. Students, today we are going to start the example problem 4. Okay, first I read the question. From a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of a 10-meter tall building is 30 degree. A flag is hoisted at the top of the building and the angle of elevation of the top of the flagstaff from P is 45 degree. Find the length of the flagstaff and the distance of the building from the point P. Students, you can read the question very carefully and analyze the question and write the figure. According to the given data, you can draw a figure. I read the question again. From a point P on the ground, students look at this one. This is what point P. It is the point P is nothing but the point of an observer. An observer is standing at the point P. Okay. The angle of elevation of the top of a 10-meter tall building. Observe this one. This is what building. This building height will be what? 10 meter. So an observer is see the top of the building, then the angle of elevation occur, that is what? 30 degree. Okay. And again a flag is hoisted. ಧ್ವಜಾರೋಹಣ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ on the top of the building. So, and the angle of elevation of the top of the flagstaff from P is 45 degree. Again, an observer watch the top of the flagstaff. Okay. So, then what happened? The elevation occurred, that is what? 45 degree. Find the length of the flagstaff. Now, I want to find this length of the flagstaff. I will consider this length of the flagstaff will be what? X. And find the distance of the building from the point P. So, and again we have to find the distance between the building and the point of an observer. Okay students, now I collect the data by using this figure. Here height of the building will be what? AB. So, height of the building AB is equal to how much? It is 10 meter. It is 10 meter. Okay. And I select the first one is, the first triangle is what? PAB. In triangle PAB, the elevation will be what? 30 degree. So, I select tan 30 degree because the height is given. Here I want to find, first I want to find this distance from this building to this point of an observer. Okay. So, I select the tan 30. What is the value of tan 30? You can use the chart. Tan 30 value will be what? You can observe this one. Tan 30 is what? 1 by root 3. So, write 1 by root 3 here. Write AB length is given, that is 10. So, write AP, this is opposite divided by adjacent side. So, AP. Now, you can cross multiply them. Then what happened? So, AP into 1 is AP and 10 into root 3 is what? 10 root 3. Okay. So, AP is nothing but what? Yes. The distance of the building from point P is what? 10 root 3 meter. So, here the second part can be find out. The distance of the building from the point P is what? 10 root 3 meter. And again we have to find the length of the flagstaff. So, next I want to find the length of the flagstaff. How to find this length of the flagstaff? Yes. So, here I select the flagstaff will be what? X. Let us consider the flagstaff length dB is equal to what? X. X is nothing but unknown. Okay. So, unknown, and again AD is how much? Yes. AD is nothing but the addition of 10 plus x. Okay. So, write AD is nothing but 10 plus x meter. Okay. So, now observe this one. Now, I select this triangle APD. Okay. I select the triangle APD or PAD. Okay. So, in triangle PAD, elevation will be what? 45 degree. Okay, so write tan 45 degree is equal to opposite side is what? AD divided by AP. Okay, write AD divided by AP. So what is AD? Yes, it is in the figure. So AD is nothing but 10 plus x, right? 10 plus x. What is AP? I already find out. That is what? 10 root 3, right? 10 root 3 as it is. And tan 45 degree is what? 1. Okay, tan 45 degree will be what? 1. So now you can cross multiply. 10 root 3 is equal to 10 plus x. Again I want to find the value of x. So take 10 this side, it becomes what? Minus 10. So 10 root 3 minus 10. So take 10 common. So what is the remaining term? Remaining term will be what? Root 3 minus 1. So the length of the Flagstaff is what? 7.32. Okay, you can use this root 3 value. Root 3 value is nothing but 1.73 something. So by using this root 3 value, we have to find the length of the Flagstaff will be what? 7.32. So in this way we can find the length of the Flagstaff and the distance from the building to the point P. So in this way you can find the height and distance by using the applications of trigonometry. Students, let me start the next question of exercise 12.1, that is 10th. The 10th question is, two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide from a point between them on the road. The angles of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distances of the point from the poles. Students, here the question is very big and the answer is very small. You can analyze the question very carefully. First, you can read the question 1 or 2 or 3 times. You can observe, you can read the question once again. I will read this one. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other. Look at this one. Here, AB and CD are poles are standing opposite to each other. Okay, opposite. So it is standing like this. Okay, these two poles are standing opposite to each other. These two poles are equal in length. This BD is what? Road. Okay, which is 80 meter wide. The width of the road will be what? 80 meter. From a point between them on the road. Observe this one. Here, ಈ ರೋಡಿನ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬಿಂದು, ರೋಡಿನ ಮಧ್ಯ ಬಿಂದುವಿನ ಒಂದು ಬಿಂದುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆನ್ ದ ರೋಡ್, ಈ ರೋಡಿನ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಬಿಂದುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ the angles of elevation of top of the poles. Observe this one. This O is what? So the point on the ground where the angle of elevation is measured is 0. The point between them on the road is nothing but O. So while an observer is standing on that point O, he wanted to see these two poles. Then the angle of elevation occurs from this point. That is what? 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. An observer is standing in this point and you want to see the top of the poles. When we see this top A, the elevation occur is 60 degree and you can observe this point C, top of the pole C, then the elevation occur is what? 30 degree. Find the height of the poles. Here we have to find these height. So AB and CD are equal, so you can find any one. Okay, then we can find the heights of the poles, first one, and the distances of the point from the poles. So again we have to find the distances, means distances of point from the poles. ಸೊ ಈ ಬಿಂದುವಿನಿಂದ ಈ ಕಂಬಗಳಿಗಿರುವ ದೂರವನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಈ ಪೋಲ್ನ ಎತ್ತರ, ಕಂಬದ ಎತ್ತರ, ಈ ಕಂಬಗಳು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸಮವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪೋಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ, ಈ ಬಿಂದುವಿನಿಂದ ಕಂಬಗಳಿಗಿರುವ ದೂರ, ಸೊ OD, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ OB. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ I already told AB and CD are the poles. The distances between them, these two poles, is 80 meter. I already write. So now I already select O is a point of an observer. It is measured in from that point. The elevation occur will be what, 60 degree and 30 degree. So first we have to find what, yes, height of the poles. So I select the triangle tan 30 degree. So first I select triangle CDO. Observe this one. You can observe the triangle very carefully. So triangle what? CDO. So in triangle CDO, elevation is what? 30 degree. So tan 30 degree is equal to opposite what? CD divided by OD. Okay. So write CD by OD. What is tan 30 degree value? Yes, it is 1 by root 3. Write CD and write OD. So CD I don't know, OD is also I don't know. So that's why you can write as it is CD by OD. Now we can cross multiply this one. So now we can cross multiply. OD is going to numerator. OD is equal to what? CD into root 3. So CD is equal to what? OD divided by root 3. So this root 3 comes to the denominator and OD is in numerator. So OD, this root 3 comes to the denominator. Then the value of CD is equal to OD by root 3. You can consider this one the equation number 1. Okay. So you can consider this equation number is 1. Again I am going to the next triangle, that is what? ABO. You can observe this one, another triangle is there, ABO. Elevation is what? 60 degrees. So write tan 60 degree is equal to what? Opposite divided by adjacent. AB divided by BO. Write AB by BO. I don't know the value of AB, so write AB as it is. What is tan 60 degree? Yes, it is root 3. What is BO? BO is also I don't know, but the length of BD is given. That's why I write BO is equal to 80 minus OD. Yes. Shall I write like that? Yes. It will be written as this BO is equal to this total length 80 minus OD. So write as it is. Now we can take the value of AB. So now cross multiply. AB is equal to what? Root 3 into 80 minus OD. Okay. So now I already written what is these two poles are equal in length. Okay. AB is equal to CD. So that's why what I am finding here, I am finding this AB and this CD. Okay. AB is find out and CD is also find out. So AB is equal to CD because the poles, height of the poles are equal. That's why I write AB is equal to CD. So write what is the value of AB? Yes, root 3 into 80 minus OD. And what is CD? Here already written OD divided by root 3. Okay. Now observe this one. This is very carefully you can observe. Root 3 into root. Now when we cross multiply this root 3 into root 3, we get what? 3. 3 into 80 minus OD is equal to what? OD. Now we can open this bracket. Then what? 80 into 3 is 240 minus 3 into OD is 3 OD. Not 30 OD, it is 3 OD. Remember this one? This is 3 OD and again write this OD. So now you can take one side, OD is on one side, then 3 OD is it comes this side, it becomes 3 plus 3 OD. OD plus 3 OD is 4 OD equal to 240. Therefore, OD is equal to 240 divided by 4. Then we get the value of OD is what? 60. So, the distances from the point O to this pole CD is what? 60. So, from OD is what? 60 meter. I find out this OD length. Okay. This OD is what? 60. So now substitute. This OD is equal to 60. OD is equal to 60 in equation 1. In equation 1. So take this equation. Substitute the value of OD is how much? OD is equal to what? 60. So substitute 60 divided by root 3. CD is equal to 60 root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So why we are not taking this answer is the final, because in the denominator is what? Root 3. It is irrational. You make them as rational. That's why you can rationalize the denominator. The rationalizing factor of root 3 is what? Root 3. So multiply and divide by root 3. Then we get what? 20 root 3. So what is this length? So CD. CD is what? Pole. So CD is nothing but what? Pole. So height of the poles equal to what? 20 root 3. Height of the poles will be what? Yes, you can write CD is equal to 20 root 3. CD is also equal to what? AB. AB and CD are both are equal. That's why you write AB is equal to CD. That is equal to what? 20 root 3. 20 root 3 is what? The height of the poles. Okay. So already I find out the point from O to this CD is how much? 60. What is this OB? Total length is 80. Subtract 60 from 80, we get what? OB is 20. Okay. So again I find out the OB length. OB is equal to what? Total 80 minus OD. I already find out OD. OD is how much? 60. That's why 80 minus 60 is what? 20 meter. The distances from point of elevation to the poles are what? The distances from point of elevation to the poles are, one is 20 meter, the another one is what? 60 meter. So in this way we can find the height and distances from using trigonometric applications. Students, you can very carefully you can read the question, then understand the question. That is what the 50% of the answer is going on. So next another 50% you can write and answer very carefully by using the trigonometric applications. Students, you can observe the answers very carefully and write them by step by step and work out the problem by using these answers. Students, now let us going to the last question, the 14th one from exercise 12.1. What is the 14th question? A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree. Find the distance travelled by the balloon during the interval. Students, here also you can read the question carefully and analyze what is given and what is to be found out. So what is given in this problem? A 1.2 meter tall girl. So you can observe this figure very carefully. The height of the girl is what? 1.2 meter. Spots a balloon. So the spots a balloon when moving with a wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. So the balloon is moving with a wind. The height of the balloon from the ground level will be what? 88.2 meter. Okay. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes at any instant. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is what? 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree. Observe this one. After some time, the balloon is moving on any other side. The elevation will be what? Reduces to 30 degree from 60 degree. Find the distance travelled by the balloon during the interval. So, how much distance travelled from A to B? After some instant, how much the balloon will be moving? So, find the distance travelled by the balloon during the interval. ಸೊ ಬಲೂನ್ ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೇಲಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಗಮನಿಸಿದಾಗ ಅದರ ಉನ್ನತ ಕೋನ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇದೆ. ನಂತರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯದ ನಂತರ ಅದು 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದು? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ traveled by the balloon during the interval? Okay, let me take the initial position of the balloon is A. The later position of the balloon will be what? B. Height of the balloon, observe this one. Height of the balloon from the ground level is what? 88.2 meter. From the eyes of an observer, how much? So here the girl height will be what? 1.2 meter. That's why from an observer of the girl, the height of the balloon is what? 88.2 minus 1.2, because the observer is standing on the ground level. Okay, the balloon height will be from the ground level is 88.2. Therefore, from the observer, the balloon height will be what? 87 meter. You can subtract this height of the girl, then we get what? 87 meter. What is to be find out? We have to find the distance travelled by the balloon. The balloon is here at some instant. After that, it moving in this position. So, what is the distance travelled? Yes. So, distance travelled by the balloon from A to B is what? DE. So, D is nothing but CE minus CD. Okay. Okay. Now I can go into the calculation. Here, first we select what? The triangle BEC. Observe this one. Triangle BEC. In this triangle, the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. So, write tan 30. The height is what? Perpendicular height is opposite side is B divided by adjacent side is what? CE. So, write tan 30 degree value is 1 by root 3. What is B? Yes, B is nothing but 87. So, write 87 divided by CE. Now, you can cross multiply, then we get CE is equal to what? 87 into root 3 meter. So, you can write in the box. Again, I select the next triangle, that is what? ADC. Okay. What is tan 60? Tan 60 degree means opposite divided by adjacent. So, AD divided by CD. What is AD? AD is nothing but 87. What is CD? So, write CD as it is. What is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So, CD is equal to 87 divided by root 3. So, now in the denominator is what? Root 3. So, you make them it as a rational. Then what happened? You can rationalize the denominator. Rationalizing factor of root 3 is root 3. Multiply and divide by root 3. Then we get what? 87 root 3 divided by 3. So, divide by 3 we get what? 29 root 3. So, the length of the CD is what? 29 root 3. So CD is this much and CE is how much? 87 root 3. So, total length CE is find out, that is 87 root 3, and this CD length is find out, that is 29 root 3. Now, I want to find the distance from the balloon, the distance travelled by the balloon during this interval, that is what? DE. So, now I want to find the distance of DE. So, the distance travelled by the balloon DE is equal to what? Yes, CE. Total length CE minus CD. So you already find out CE is how much? 87 root 3. What is CD? Already find out 29 root 3. So take root 3 is the common term is there. So 87 minus 29. So subtract from 29 from 87, we get what? 58 root 3. So the distance traveled by the balloon from some instant of time, that is what? 58 root 3. So in this way we can find the answer by using trigonometric applications. This is our video is over. I hope you can understand all the question and answers by using the applications of trigonometric concept. You can work out all the problems without fail. And also this chapter is very important and compulsory. One question is compulsory, comes in your examination. You can work out the problems very carefully. Okay students, thank you very much.